and talk. Cool as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber.
You can do this. You're okay.
You know what?
It's this one, and it has a little bit of a fizz.
We have 2 more bottles though. I can finish the other ones.
Yeah, just drink that wine up, Rob.
I am. Believe me, Justin. You will see.
Do you want to just practice for a little while?
No. You can't do that.
We're not going to practice.
You have to just wing it with me.
Hi guys, for those of you who are new to our page, my name is Justin.
I'm Nick.
And we are here to do a mom tag with my mother, the beautiful Miss Stephanie.
It's actually her birthday today.
It is actually her birthday.
By the
today.
time this film...
She's 30.
30 and holding, and they're not going to say what my real age is today.
That was my joke. I was going to say she's a ripe old age of 30 today. Alright, well, Justin's getting a little bit funnier as he dates me. Just
That's true. Oh, wow.
Anywho.
So, we're going to get to know my mom a little bit, which subsequently will probably help you learn more about myself and maybe Nicholas a little bit, but here we go. Alright, first question. Mom, how did you first know I was gay? Or when, even, when?
When it came
We've
out
actually
of your
never
hoo-ha.
Well, probably your younger brother and I have discussed this, and probably when you were very young.
Well, what did I do? What did I do?
You liked to take a blanket and make long hair out of it.
This is hilarious.
And you loved my little ponytails, and there was just, you were always...
I love the...
But the nice part about it, he was always very thoughtful and caring about others, and it was just... Didn't want to go hunting.
I never wanted to.
You never shot an animal?
Younger brother couldn't wait to get to the cabin. Justin stayed home, and we had...
Nope. We would eat ice cream, and we would watch Lifetime. I don't know what else we did.
Movies. We always had a good time while
so you
his father and younger brother went to the cabin. So there was just some telltale signs there, but in hindsight, noticed them, not at the time.
I think that's so true for a lot of moms. My mom said similar things.
Yeah, I think another probably giveaway was that while my brother was nursing when he was a newborn, I had a Cabbage Patch doll, and I put it to my teat, and I also tried to nurse my Cabbage Patch doll while my mother nursed my little brother.
It was extremely amusing. And we have never let him forget that either.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know about that?
So I feel like I've already heard so many stories I've never heard before.
Yeah.
The long hair I used to do with blankets.
You brought 2 rowdy boys into the world, so you definitely Wonder Woman.
What did you think of when Justin first sent you a picture of me?
Extremely handsome. Really? Really.
What was,
It
that
was
one in
a
the
picture of when they went to get their first Christmas tree together.
And I had a beanie hat on.
I don't remember the beanie though. I was telling Nick this earlier, I thought he was taller from the picture than he actually is.
I'm 5'7". And she thought I was what, like 6'4"?
Yeah.
Those angle dimensions though.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And when I met Nick, I thought he was very nice, and everyone in the family liked him, including Justin's younger brother.
Who's the hardest to impress?
And Nick and Justin's younger brother have very similar senses of humor. So when
we're hilarious.
These 2 of these and younger brother are together, it is just uproarious.
Yeah, we just make lots of jokes all the time and stuff.
And sometimes at Justin's expense.
Yeah, actually, people think that... So, Nick and my brother actually look somewhat similar. Not completely similar, but they definitely have, like... I can't grow, like, a full beard and things like that.
Well, because we both have very dark hair. Yours is a little lighter brown.
Yeah.
And...
My brother looks more like my dad,
yeah.
and I look more like my mom.
Yeah.
So I have like lighter brown hair, like hazel eyes. My brother and Nick like have darker features and things like that. So they look like they could be brothers.
I think I first met your brother going to the Apple store shopping. Did I first meet you guys at our apartment or is it at your house?
Yeah, where did you guys first?
I don't remember. I don't think, I know.
Did I come out to Pittsburgh?
I think you came out to Pittsburgh.
I do.
But I first met your dad at your house.
Yes.
Were you nervous to come out to me?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, I was very nervous to come out to my parents. I think everybody is, because even if they knew or had their suspicions at a young age, like there's still, I don't know, a little bit of societal pressure to be a straight male and to do straight male things. So I felt like I was going to let you and dad down, I guess, by like coming out. And obviously that's how I felt at the time. Now I realize that there's like absolutely nothing and different about me being gay that takes away from my self-worth or anything like that, or what I have to offer my family, my friends, my boyfriend, my partner. So yeah, but at the time I was extremely nervous. And I think at the time, maybe more like, I feel like I inched it in because I was dating someone at the time, and my mom's obviously not a stupid woman, so I'm sure she knew what was going on, what it was like.
I had my suspicions.
Unspoken, perhaps, yeah. How did you feel when I came out to you? And be candid, Mom.
Be candid.
Let the people know.
I think Nick had mentioned that his mom had said this to you: you always mourn for what you thought that they, the life that they would have.
And I think too, it's hard, because we're going against the grain, right? So
Right,
I think
right.
there's some
especially
fear.
coming from the area that we come from. But you want your children to be happy, and you want your children to be honest and good citizens and an asset to society. And both of these young men are, as are a lot of gay and lesbian couples.
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't have it any other way, actually. It's a lot of fun when I come down here.
We're going to put on face masks and drink wine tonight.
Justin's
In
mom-
all honesty, I'm sorry to interject, Nick.
No, go
That's
for it.
how I'm doing this, is with a lot of wine right now. This is way out of my comfort zone.
She doesn't like speaking in front of a camera.
At all.
But it's not so bad. Like, there's no lights everywhere.
Yeah,
we're
it's
just all hanging
having
out.
a candid conversation.
So I think this is pretty cool. It's like, ever since high school, you've been like afraid of stuff like this, and now you're doing it. 2018, 30 years old,
New
you're doing
year,
it.
new mom.
But we went to Sephora and Ulta today. Justin's mom saw my makeup collection for the first time, and
And
It
now-
rivals mine
she used
and their roommate April's.
she used my concealer.
And it is much more organized than either one of ours.
Yeah.
Mine is thrown into a pouch. His is all lined up appropriately.
You like my concealer, and you bought some at.
I did. Who knew?
Okay, what is one of the funniest stories or things that you remember the most from me as a child? If you just instantly think of a thing, what is it?
That's funny.
Yeah. It can be anything.
The time I intercepted a text that was to go to his younger brother concerning a gathering in our garage that was not supposed to be taking place.
Not Justin.
Okay, so I will explain a little bit.
Well, let your mom explain.
It wasn't funny at the time, though, let me tell you. I was very angry,
How old?
but
is
it's
I
funny
was
now
18.
because Justin never messes up anything. And he sent this to the wrong person.
Yeah, so I was
You
18.
guys having a sneaky party?
I was having a party at my house in the garage, and my brother's name is Steven, my mom's name is Stephanie, and she's in my phone as Stephanie, and my brother's in there as Steven. So I guess I was probably a little drunk, but I wanted my brother to warn me if my parents were gonna come down to the garage for whatever reason. So I sent my brother, who is actually my mother, a text message that said, "Hey, let me know if the parents are coming up or getting up and coming down to the garage because I have a party going on down here." And I sent it directly to my mother.
Oh.
I would like to say, one, why don't you not have your mom in your phone as mom?
Mom, and I was going to ask you if you changed that.
No,
then
it's still in there
after.
as Stephanie because I am so type A about my contacts. Some people aren't, but I'm the type of person in my contacts, I don't like not having something in the last name field. So I don't like just mom and dad because like I want the last name in there. So I've always done that. I've always been super type A.
I want to hear the rest of the story. Who went down to the garage to catch him?
I think I went down. I did.
Let me tell you what, as soon as I sent it, I knew I messed up. My butt cheeks clenched so hard, and I told everybody at that party, I was like, hide the liquor real quick. And it was like, everybody was like, what's going on? I was like, my mom's coming
Where
down.
did you get liquor? Where did you get liquor as an 18-year-old?
Yeah, I'm going to inquire because I would have never allowed to. I would not have.
I was in big trouble. Very big trouble. It
was not a good scene.
Marie's coming in here for a second.
Hey, Maria.
There she is. Making her appearance.
Has to do it every other
episode.
Every other episode of videos or something. I was gonna say, if there's one thing that you would like to tell other people out there who are maybe afraid to come out to their parents, or they're with a boyfriend or girlfriend who are afraid to tell their parents that they're with somebody, like what would you tell kids out there?
I think something that I would say is maybe approach someone that you do feel that you could approach first, someone that you feel comfortable with, to mediate if necessary, and just to help you along the way, especially for a younger person. I think as you get older, I think there's opportune times to tell a parent. I know I've often said to my friends that have younger children, the best time to ever talk to my sons were to take them out for a meal, out for lunch, just the three of us. They would tell me things, and still do to this day, that I don't know if I want to know, but I find out. Some other things that happened at our house with my younger son. But I do. I would open up the conversation. Your parents love you. That's the bottom line. They love you. And they would rather you be honest in who you are than to be silent and live with, I don't know how I'd put it. I think there's a lot of pressure in being silent. So I think they would rather you be honest.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But I don't want everyone to think it's always going to be perfect either. There will be bumps along the way because not everyone is as accepting. Mm-hmm. But I think as time goes on and maybe you see your child in a warm, loving relationship, you just open up to it. And it turns out to be a good thing. Mm-hmm. And when you want your child to be happy, and like I said, to be a good citizen in society, and just be a contributor in life, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then to have negativity.
Yep.
I would say I very much appreciate it. It's always hard. It's maybe even from your standpoint and my standpoint, like even if you have accepting parents, when you're in a relationship, the meeting of the other person's parents, and are they going to be accepting? Are they going to be okay with me? And I will say, I have never had an easier experience. I think you guys have always been loving and accepting. Mm-hmm. And I mean, your dad gives me hugs when we leave goodbye, and we all just hang out like family. And it's always just been, I mean, I'm sorry I'm not the daughter-in-law. but
he likes makeup.
But so it kind of helps. But we're still holding out for your little brother to find the one.
Yeah.
And
go on ahead, Stephen.
And I must say that Nick's mom and I get along really well.
Really well, yeah.
It's unfortunate that we live so far apart. Mm-hmm. But hopefully down here that we can get together again sometime.
Here in Virginia, yeah.
Yeah, but we do get along really well. It's a nice relationship.
All right.
All right, guys.
Well, cheers to the moms out there. And thank you, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Mm-hmm. Comment some birthday love from Miss Stephanie. Say happy 30th birthday.
Happy 30th birthday, Miss Stephanie.
And we will see you guys in our next video.
Yep. Bye, guys.